Back. Breaking development coming in the case of the Sheesh Mahal expose done by Times Now Navbharat. Remember, there was an incident where certain files had gone missing on the 15th, 16th May last month, and now Delhi police has registered an FIR against unknown persons in the matter of unauthorized removal of vigilance files from the Directorate of Vigilance. This is being said to have been done allegedly at the behest of Aam Aadmi Party Minister Saurabh Bharadwaj. This is what the complaint that has been filed by Special Secretary of Vigilance states. What else does this complaint say that has now been converted into FIR, Priyank?
See, Priya, this complaint is also related to all the documents which were pertaining to various other departments which is there in the Delhi government. We're talking about the Vigilance Department, which was also going through the files of the excise policy. We are talking about the Vigilance Department, which was also looking into other lapses which had happened during the tenure of Aam Aadmi Party government. We know that VVS Rajshekhar was later on the target of the Aam Aadmi Party, and he was told to leave his office. But soon after he left his office, there was suspicious movement which was also spotted on CCTV camera around 2 a.m. On the basis of which the Delhi police also took stock of the situation, and after noticing that several files were missing, finally the IP State Police Station, which is the concerned police station for this particular jurisdiction of the Delhi Secretariat, has taken cognizance of this issue, and they have filed an FIR in the matter.
Right, but it's been almost 15 days since that incident had happened. Since then, Mr. Reddy has been removed from his position, and then it has been restored back to him, his responsibilities. What now for this matter from here on?
See, now onwards, the Delhi police is looking at who this person was. They are also looking into that how many files were missing, because we are talking about the government irregularities which could have, had very specific notings in those files which could have led to arresting of other individuals who were behind it. So this is a matter which is not of any kind of political nature. This is a matter which pertains to the money of the public exchequer, which was being misutilized by several group of individuals. And on the behest of Saurabh Bharadwaj, there was a fake complaint which was also given against the Business Department chief. So these are the particular issues, Priya, which will be taken into by the Delhi police during the course of investigation, because the missing of the file is not the only thing. What led to the missing of the file and who was this person who came, who picked these files from the office is a big investigation for the Delhi police, which can certainly open a Pandora box before the Delhi police.
Right. It also mentions here that this has allegedly been done at the behest of Aam Aadmi Party Minister Saurabh Bharadwaj. Can we expect him to be called for questioning?
Certainly, although the FIR is against unknown individuals, but since Saurabh Bharadwaj's name has been specifically mentioned in this particular FIR, certainly he will be called for questioning. Although we know that Aam Aadmi Party always maintains the stand that any legal inquiry which is happening against them is on the behest of the central government. They are being targeted. So that sort of statement can be expected from the minister himself. But it is a fact of the matter that Saurabh Bharadwaj will be called in for questioning by the Delhi police. There will be several other procedures which can be picked up by the Delhi police, like electronic evidences and other evidences to confront him. So
stay on with me, Priyank. We are also joined by political analyst Piyush Joshi, because certainly with the news tightening on the Delhi minister here, as well as his involvement allegedly in the missing of these files, there will be the BJP who will be upping its ante against the Aam Aadmi Party. Sir, how do you see these developments?
Well, I see this development in a very, very dark sense, that you are targeting each and every important person of the Aam Aadmi Party and each and every important post holder of the Delhi government. Because if they had any credible evidence against Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj, they would have named him in the FIR as such. And the registering of FIR against an unknown person itself shows that they have no concrete evidence against Mr. Bharadwaj or anybody else for that matter. And it is a cooked up theory that Aam Aadmi Party is involved in the alleged missing of the files. And it is very clear that on whose behest this all is being done. because we on one end we see Bhushan Sharan Singh shamelessly wandering around on the streets of Delhi and literally mocking the medal holders of this country who are the pride of this country, telling that he has full belief in Delhi police's inquiry. And
Right.
on the other hand, you see all the Aam Aadmi Party leaders being called
Mr.
for
R.P. Singh of the BJP is also here with us on the broadcast. Let me get a counter to this from him. Mr. Singh, Piyush is saying that all this is fakery.
No, you must show the video which is in public domain now. So someone has to be held responsible. I mean, let the police inquire who the host who came that night, who meddled with the file, who took the photocopy file, who meddled the file. So let police inquire into find out the hosts who were there at that night. I mean, if the host is Mr. Saurabh Bharadwaj, he will be responsible. चोर की जारी में तिनका क्यों है? Why are they crying foul without police inquiring into it? Let police inquire into it. Why are they worried?
Okay. Piyush, what is the problem if an inquiry establishes who is to blame? Then nobody has to guess whose hand is there behind this.
No, nobody. You asked me a question and you mentioned the name of Mr. Bharadwaj 2 times, so I was just responding to your question.
No, I wasn't mentioning out of my own volition. The complaint that has been filed by the Special Secretary mentions his name.
So you were talking about the alleged involvement, and that's why I responded to your question. So there are no problems with any kind of inquiry, and all kinds of inquiry.